My dear children, hope you are all safe and sound and eagerly waiting for an entirely different academic year. Actually, this beginning itself is a great energizer for all of us as it proves that there is nothing impossible. So, the usual introductory sessions are not there. And it's a time of smart teaching and smart learning to achieve specific goals. A smart student who knows the pattern of question paper can set a goal and work for that. So now I am going to tell you what is the pattern of our question paper so that you can develop smart study habits. This year our paper is English language and literature. So unlike last year, there is a clearly set pattern for our question paper and it's done by CBSE. So let's see what it is. Our question paper is actually divided into 3 sessions, and that is reading, writing and grammar and literature. Reading is for 20 marks, writing and grammar for 30 marks and literature for 30 marks. So altogether your written examinations will be out of 80. So the first part, reading, it contains 2 passages. First one is a factual passage and 8 questions will be given from that based on that passage, each carrying 1 mark. So the questions will be checking your comprehension and your vocabulary. And the second passage is for 12 marks and it's a discursive passage. There you will have to answer short answers, and there will be some questions, some MCQ questions checking your vocabulary. So this shows that you have to definitely improve your reading habits. So try to read newspaper articles and such reports and all, so that you can easily get a hand over a good vocabulary. Second part, writing and grammar. Writing, a sure question is writing a short story and it is for 10 marks. So it's very important. You have to be there also. You have to improve your reading habits. Okay. Then writing an informal letter or a descriptive paragraph. Informal letter is already familiar to all of us, and then descriptive paragraph is also same, like a diary entry or writing a paragraph based on a visual cue which is given in the question paper. And grammar comes for 10 marks. One question will be either an omission, gap filling or editing. The other one, dialogue writing or reporting a dialogue. So what you have to do is you have to revise all the grammar portions which you have studied already, because here we cannot stick on to one particular rule. It's based on your based on all the things which you have studied already, and it's applied grammar. So be in touch with all such portions which you have studied before. In the case of textbooks, you have 2 prescribed books by NCERT. The first one is Beehive, the other one is Moments, a supplementary reader. Beehive is your main textbook, but questions will be asked from both the textbooks. So you have to prepare the lessons of both the texts in an equally important way. Now let's see how the questions come. 1 extract questions will be asked from Beehive, and an extract will be given. Based on that extract, you will be asked to answer certain questions. And then a set of short answer type questions will be there. 4 short answer type questions will be asked from Beehive, and out of this 4, you have to answer only 3. Then 3 short answer type questions will be asked from Moments, out of which you have to answer only 2. So the set of short answer type questions carries 10 marks. And then 1 long answer type question will be asked from Beehive and 1 from Moments. Each long answer type question carries 8 marks. So those questions will be checking your analytical power, creativity, asking for your opinion and all. So this is how questions will be asked for your 80 marks examination, and the same pattern will be followed in 10th also. So if you start preparing well now, you can score better marks in 10th also. So now it's time for you to set a goal and work for that. Definitely all the teachers will be there for you to help you reach at any heights. So work really hard, pray well, and come out with flying colors. Thank you.